Like test. Can you hear me? Ta 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 ta. Can you hear me? Awesome. Thank you. You can't hear my music playing in the background, right? Awesome. Thank you for verifying that. I appreciate it. I'll yield. And controls always got to be wacky. Yeah, the controls, unfortunately, I think they're all like default set to my a different aircraft. Always been an annoying reoccurrence with flight sim. Notes to verify before doing a live stream. Make sure all the controls actually work. It's just annoying. Like my mouse and keyboard don't work unless with my Xbox control unless my Xbox controller is plugged in, for example. So I have to work through it real quick. So if I click. Bike looks good. Selected. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I gotta reset all my controls back. I don't know why I didn't save from my um previous games, but I guess that's just kind of the annoying part of it. All right. Reduce hardware settings too. I don't think it's necessarily the hardware settings. I just need to remap the controls. Like I'm pretty comfortable with the sensitivity on my settings. I just need to get them back where they need to be. Should have did this prior to starting the stream, but I didn't think it would automatically wipe my original settings, you know. Then with my Sparklight Pro, unfortunately, it a lot of the controls are just automatically converted on my peripherals. Okay, right pedal, left pedal's good. Right click's good. Selective is good. Checking throttle. Okay, it should be good now. All right, Tobii eye tracker's good. Right click's good. Good. Selective good. Throttle good. Don't use throttle, use collective axis. Yeah, I have my collective set up, so I have full peripheral setup, so I have, can't really see it because I'm not showing a camera of it, but I actually have full like actual pedals, cyclic control that replicates the R22, and then I do have collective and throttle. It actually looks real similar to the cockpit in real life. So that's all kind of mapped out. And then I'm using the Tobii eye tracker for my head movements. This one. Actually, thank you for bringing up that because that's one thing I do need to correct real quick. The trekking. All right. Try to give a little. Actually, now try to practice some flying. So, one up on the reflective a little bit. Connect my Xbox. And we'll light on the skids. I don't know what's going on here. You might be right with the sensitivity. Yeah, this is good there. Poor governor. Start this flight over. We'll get there. Normally, I'm not having any issues with it. A lot more smoother. Not sure why it's jumping like that. Not be jumping like Right. Okay, so try to do some hover practice. I have no assistance on, so this will be a fun ongoing thing. Try to basically stop at the end of each runway. Kind of ease into a hover. Try to maintain as best I can, and then once I start feeling like I'm losing control, try to move around and go forward. Yeah, you think my cyclic settings are too sensitive or too sensitive right now? Chip? Seems kind of far forward. Far forward. That's all the way forward. Go that far forward. Back on the right click, and on the collective a little bit. Try to get into a out of ground effect hover. Anyway. Far back. Oh. Much small microcon. looking at that tree in the distance, trying to just maintain. You guys have any missions you want to see or places you want, let me know. I've been doing some hovering practice. Probably missions or flying around just different locations. Okay. Alright. I'll try to do another pickup. Productive. do a mission. Cargo. Cover. Before I do, start confirm controls. That working? Okay, that works. All right. My head zoom not working. Head zoom. It'll be eye tracker being silly again. Yep. That's itself for crazy reason. That should be. There we go. All right. Main battery on. Fuel pump on. Anti on. Mechanics start. Rotor brake forward. Battery power on. Nope. Rotor blades moving. Pressure. Yo, Squeeze. Man, I don't even think I can pronounce your name. I'm gonna try. Squeezio. Hey, this is a mission. I'm not against doing free flight too. I'm just kind of messing around. This is my first time streaming, so just kind of going with the flow for this one. You missed some catastrophic hovering practice earlier with all the assists turned off. That's all good. I'm sure everything else is looking good. Generator on. Oop. Up. On. Still pump off. Go heat on. Light. RPM horn going up. I know it's an annoying sound, guys, but it'll go away in a sec. Awesome, man. Yeah, helis are fun. They're addicting. I don't know if you've ever got the opportunity to do it in real life, but it's kind of my dream to pilot in real life. Once I finish my first career, I'm gonna start. I've have some actual cockpit time, but I'm mostly sim practicing. But I'm glad YouTube helped you find my little humble channel.
Preparing for takeoff. Please be ready.
Yeah, have any questions? Feel free to post them up. I kind of glance over at the chat whenever I can. I'll do my best to answer what I can.
Glad to be your co-pilot today. Hope you'll feel the same after this dispatch. Rosa, are you here? Could you recap the main details for today?
Potato, Nest 6, clear for immediate takeoff to the boat construction shipment is ready to be delivered to the rig. Fly safe. Over.
Alright. Nice and easy. So, pulling up on the collective. Yeah. No, I agree. It's something about kind of going slow and in person that makes, or slow and close that makes flying a heli so much fun. Plus the challenge of it, honestly. Not to bag on the people who love the fixed wing stuff, but man, heli just is a whole different world. I'm pulling up on the collective, trying to get light on the skids, kind of getting a feel for how it'll move. Okay. A little bit more effective. Okay. Skids are off. Butter. Oh man, I recommend it. I love it. It is challenging though, especially when you don't have like the peripheral controls. Like I have a Tobii eye tracker I'm using now, and then like a full control setup. But you can make it work on an Xbox, but it's hard.
Steelhead helideck with 2 packs. Approaching the pickup zone in 30 seconds.
Potato, this is Hammer 6, understood. 30 seconds up. Winds 8 knots. 2 packs on board. No refueling required.
And then once you get your specializations, it's a lot of fun too. Like right now I'm doing a cargo hoist mission. So you'll see me kinda, yeah. I can, once I'm done with this mission, if you want, I can kind of help you out a little bit if you're curious about like certain bindings. Okay, so we're gonna pick up those beams right there.
Hammer 6, Potato, requesting pickup clearance.
Green deck. Everything cleared now.
Okay. So this is where I do cheat a little bit because the mirrors unfortunately don't work. I'm gonna have to use my little custom camera I set up. Think of it like a little bit of a GoPro. I gotta get closer. I wish I had kind of like a bubble view. Okay. Yeah, man, happy to help. Thank you for you know, watching my very first time streaming. So, if you have any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of keep messing around like I'm doing. Uh, if you want to see some pretty scenic flights, I have a Yellowstone one, search and rescue mission I did that was pretty visually appealing. I do have some add-ons here, if that's what you mean by expansions. Like the one you're seeing right now, I have Chase Plane, which is really nice for good quality camera angles and custom camera angles, which you don't really need by default if you're just worrying about cockpit stuff. The reason why you see my head movements are kind of smooth is because I'm using what's called the Tobii Eye Tracker 5. I do have a VR setup, which is nice, but sometimes you can get kind of nauseous with that.
Perfect, you're right on target. Don't move.
Here for a bit.
All cargo secured and balanced. Ready
Go
for
secured, let's pick it up.
Hammer 6, Potato, we're leaving with 2 packs. Heading to
Pulling up on my
deposit zone,
collective.
Steelhead. Load 1,543 pounds.
Potato. Hammer 6. Understood. Safe flight back.
Okay. Try not to whack any of these in pieces. Drop them off with the oil rig. Yeah, I have a default Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I do have some marketplace purchases too, and some other add-ons. Like I said, Chase Plane's one of them. I did get some airports and some pylons too, or some other like quality of life add-ons that they're in the marketplace. Some aircraft. Kind of odds in it. Yeah, depending on your add-ons, it can really kind of mess with your experience, especially with VR, man. As you already know, you want to keep those frame rates as high as possible because that nausea is real. Even though I don't get like nauseous in real life when actually in a helicopter, but yeah, the game it really messes with you. There are ways you can kind of mid-max it with your graphics settings, so like keep your cockpit looking nice, but the outside a little less so. Good. Wish I could stream in my music I'm listening to for those who are interested, but try not to get YouTube after me for copyright. Alright, gonna wait slowly at a creeping pace.
In position. Clearance to proceed with offload. Green deck. Permission to engage offload ops.
Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, if you're getting all your stuff, all that's happening to you, that's pretty bad. Looks like you went through that. Okay. I'm gonna try to kind of creep my way forward. Over to right a little bit forward. Yeah, just kind of learn to go with the challenge. I have done it before. Um, Obviously I'm kind of struggling, but part of the fun of helicopters. That much more satisfying when you do manage to get it. And then it actually does feel different when you have the weight, which okay. Down on my selective a little bit. Grab it, grab it, grab it.
Net unstowed. Load secure.
Whew. Okay. Yeah, I know, don't drop it on the poor NPC person. Okay. Get one. The camera is so nice, it does help, but at the same time, kind of messes you up too. Slow. All right.
And sends their compliments
Whew.
for this efficient operation. Drop by when you're available, and we'll go over your stats and impressive performance together.
Shut down. One little cover. There we go. One thing you never want to do. So this is the one. This thing kind of makes me laugh about the game, but you actually look at the flight manual. It'll tell you. I'll geek out with you a little bit about this, squeeze. But if you go to your checklists, then let's fly. Oop. Engine shut down. So rotor, don't apply this unless you're near or below 140. I am at 307, but it still wants me just to go full send it on the rotor brake, which would ruin everything. All right. Yeah, good implementation of OSHA. Don't crash them on the people. They're pretty generous with your scores on here too. Oh, you know, if you're just kind of hanging out, you can try pushing to get the next rating. That employer commission. Let's see, I think I might have enough. Get do airline transport pilot. Okay, allows you to fly helicopters which require 2 pilots to operate. Piloting. Think we should go for it? I haven't done this one before, so I don't know how hard it will be. Go for it. Okay. I'm gonna fly larger, more complex aircraft. Oh. What do they want me to do? Just fly? Oh, just take off and fly it? Okay. This is true. Yeah, unlike when I actually take on missions, if you fail a mission, you kind of get locked out for several days. See if I can get it the first try then. Oh man.
As this is your
Okay.
last check ride, I will be making sure that you fly safe today. If all goes well, you'll have your rotorcraft ATPL by the end of the day.
How would I? Okay. Okay. Goliath seems to be a fitting name for this thing. Climb in at. Thing's cool. Full disclosure, I haven't flown this thing before, so I have no idea. I can do Control E for. Oh, this is cool. Dang, my head settings. Okay. Now I can move my head. For those of you guys just jumping in, I'm doing a mission certification for getting my basically the pilot certification, which I haven't done before, so we'll see how it goes.
You're lucky. Not everyone gets to fly the air crane. This beast of a twin-turbine helicopter is a legend when it comes to heavy-lift helicopters. Remember that this rotorcraft's weight and size have a major influence on its inertia, as well as its takeoff and landing characteristics.
This thing is cool. Alright, let's see here. Got airspeed indicator, altitude, vertical speed. Okay. I know what all those do. Let's pick. Oh, whoa. Hold on. I did not pull up on my collective or anything. What the heck? Huh. That was fun. I legit did not pull up on the collective or anything for that. Sometimes the game kind of glitches with my controls. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, definitely seems. Well, I'll be honest with you, like, I haven't really messed with. I don't know any of the switches here, but I'd have to kind of sit around and mess around with the startup and shutdown procedures for it. But for the size of this thing, it's pretty insane. I will say it handles Very different than the 135. Yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it. And I haven't done this before, but I'm actually doing a ground taxi right now. So it's kind of weird, but I'm pushing forward on the cyclic, right? But that's all I'm doing with the cyclic. And then for the collective, it's just barely any pressure up. And I'm just primarily using the tail rotor wheels or tail rotor axis to kind of just like a plane, I guess. But yeah, if I move my cyclic over or anything, it starts tilting. It's very sensitive, at least with not a load on it. It's like, yeah, I mean they can, but if it has wheels, they definitely. I mean, they can do this too. I've seen HH-60s do it. The Black Hawk helicopters do it in real life, and but every time I was like in actual helicopters, like an Arbison 22, an R-22 or an R-44, and it would just be hover taxis because it's skid. So this thing, this is a beast. Stop just before the short line. Then you get a little closer. Here we go.
Liverpool Tower, Sierra Papa, Mike Delta Bravo. Ready for closed traffic at runway 27.
Oh yeah.
Sierra Papa, Mike Delta Bravo. QNH 101 tree, right, closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
They definitely need a taxi.
Takeoff, runway
I mean, I guess if you're kind of in a
Delta Bravo.
certain airports, you probably don't need to, but everywhere I've been to, you need to call that in and go through the proper taxi lines and all that. So I'm gonna try to do like a running takeoff on this thing. So I gotta pick up speed on the ground before I actually lift off, and hopefully that'll make it a little easier to control. So push forward on the. This is so hard. On to 600 feet. Okay. Climb. 600 feet there. Try to do a nice gentle turn. Yeah, it. Yeah, I do remember doing that. I honestly kind of hate how you have to do the airplane certifications to unlock the helicopter options. I'm really not a fan of that with Microsoft. Especially at the time I was trying to do it on an Xbox controller. That just made everything infinitely more challenging.
Mike Delta
Oh yeah.
Wincom. Clear to land
To
on
unlock your ability
37.
to for helicopters in career mode, you have to complete the
Clear to land
airplane
runway
certifications
27,
first. Not all of them,
Mike Delta Bravo.
but you have to get your private pilot and airplane first, and then you have to get your commercial. You need to do the commercial one too, I think. I can I'll pull it up after I finish this mission. I don't want to steer you wrong, but I'm pretty sure I had to do the commercial one first, so I could make money. Because you have to earn money in game, and you need a commercial one to do that. Once you start making money, then you can start using that money to buy the helicopter stuff. Which I'm sure you can get it done. It sucks, but you can get it done. I have faith you can get it done. Okay, so we're gonna try to line it up nice. Big Bertha here with the Goliath. Okay, we just need to get the wheels down safely. Without breaking it, we should pass.
Mike Delta Bravo. Contact ground on 121.955.
121.955. Mike Delta Bravo.
Whew. We did it! Holy crap, we did it! I had no idea that. Oh wow, well good on you for getting all the airplane stuff. But yeah, it was kind of, because the thing is you have to earn the money, you have to earn money to unlock certifications, right? Well, if it forces you to start off with the airplane, which it does, then you gotta get at least your commercial so you can earn money as a plane pilot, and then once you get your, you have to get the helicopter PPL and then the helicopter, I think, commercial, and then you start earning money as a helicopter, and then you start getting everything else. Oh, stop after, not before. This thing's got a big tail though. Up there?
Liverpool ground. Sierra Papa, Mike Delta Bravo. Request taxi to parking.
Sierra Papa, Mike Delta Bravo. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway. Mike Delta Bravo.
Oh, how is, I want to ask you, now I just saw your message. How is it owning a company in Microsoft Flight Sim? Because I'm thinking about starting a helicopter one. I haven't started one yet, but it looked pretty cool. Yeah. No, I agree. I could probably hover taxi it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This is actually easier than hover taxiing, just because the controls are so kind of. It's got a lot of weight. Can always have a couple more frustrations in my daily life. With this last certification, I can start saving for my first company. I'm curious what the score is with that pilot deviation when my controls kind of wigged out and just launched me in the air. Oh, see right there. Oh, you know what? That's probably a hotkey.
Mike Delta Bravo, you are not clear to take off.
Oh, man. That's gonna be annoying. So that was the issue. Okay, let's recover.
Mike Delta Bravo,
I
you are
know.
not clear to take off.
I know. Holy crap. So there's a control conflict there. Yeah, right. There goes the freaking rating. Oh man, control. Let's see. Let's get that rotor brake applied. Taxi the stand. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that's life. Um. So yeah, whatever the control. There's a control conflict there. One of those hotkeys. I'm so used to doing the actual full manual starts. What was the release? Let's see what that. What's that break? Yeah, I'll just I'll come back to that one later. It was fun, but like you said, I didn't really lose anything with it, so figure out what those control conflicts were. Let me go. I'll show you what I was talking about the certifications though. So yeah, you had to get the PPL so you could fly, and then this costs money, so you had to get the commercial to earn the money, then to be able to get this, and then with this, now you can start earning money and doing all the other stuff. Let's do a free flight. Do something fun. Get a company eventually. Any free flight locations you guys want to check out? True. It is it is fresh. I just would have to if I was to do that one again, I would have to either check the key bindings, see what that conflict was, because I don't want to apply rotor brake and get just eat the collective all the way up again. Great Wall of China. Go check that out. Do you have a good airport to depart from to check that out? Gotta figure out. Not where China is. Give me a second. I'll see if I can find a good takeoff spot. Yeah, yeah. No worries. Carp- Fortunately, it doesn't look like loaded in. Oh wow. Huh. So unfortunately, from what I saw, there's no actual download for, or the Great Wall of China is not in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Don't know why. Like that'd be a pretty amazing, iconic thing to put in here. So anyone else have any other locations they want to see? Kind of. Go to Australia. Hey, Scoys, so you missed it, but I found the location for the Great Wall, and it's actually not in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Believe it or not, it's a known complaint. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. You think that one of the great wonders they would put it in there, but it's not. I got the actual GPS coordinations, plugged them in, went right to where it's supposed to be, and then of course, oh, why? Ah, man, I don't know. That's a good question. Kind of anyone's guess, really. I don't think China would have an issue with it because that's like national pride, but I honestly don't know. It's a tough one. Gonna do a little fly around Cindy, and then I'll probably have to call it for today. Got some other projects I have to get done around the house. But I do post regularly. Try to do at least one like nice video a week or every other week. My latest one, I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but it was a search and rescue mission and gonna make another search and rescue mission soon. Oh, really? That's a weird. That's a weird reason. Why wouldn't they release this game in China? That's probably like copyright, or I don't know. Above my pay grade. It's weird. I guess I don't know. So just a little flight around Sydney, Australia. I'll probably in the next week or two I'll redo that. I'll redo that mission for the two pilot helicopter again. Once I get some time to mess with the key bindings, just to make sure that it's good. So it'll be a nice like polished how to. Oh, good question. I'll probably keep it to YouTube. And I actually enjoyed this. I enjoyed streaming. It was cool just having someone to chat with while I just kind of fly and have fun. So appreciate you chatting in the chat window there. I don't know if this is gonna. I recorded some of it. I don't know if it's gonna appear in the stream or not. But I don't know. I'll definitely keep streaming. I enjoyed it. I'll probably keep it to YouTube because I'm not super familiar with Twitch. Maybe I'll get into Twitch, but I'm not trying to like do this for money or anything. The thing is, like, my dream is to be a helicopter pilot in real life, and then once I finish my current career, I plan on going to do that full time. So, like, if you check out my channel, I'm not trying to plug it or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's mostly like scenic flights, actual tutorial stuff, how to from like a student pilot's perspective. A couple real life flights in there too. And I'm just trying to get the reps in and learn as much as I can in the simulator. Hi. I apologize if I mispronounce it, but it says Stungian? Stungian? Welcome to the... Oh! Oh my goodness, that's actually good to know because I have friends and family in New Zealand. Is everyone okay? Or is did it just happen like in the last few minutes? I don't know. This is the first time hearing about it. Oh man. Hold on. I'm gonna multitask real quick because I legit have family planning to go to New Zealand. I don't know if they're there right now or not. So if I'm looking all over the place on my thing, that's because the Tobii eye tracker. But I appreciate you bringing that up. Let me ask my family. Don't fly and text, kids. Okay. Alright, I just messaged my folks or my grandparents. I'm back. 5.9? Yeah, that's no joke. Hope everyone's okay, seriously. When I used to live in California, we'd get them all the time, so it's kind of getting used to it. Oh, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Just kind of messing around and having fun. I definitely think I'll stream more often. I'll maybe try to do it like once a week and kind of balance between practice, missions, and fun. And then thanks for bringing up the earthquake thing. Yeah, I didn't know. So hopefully I hear back from my relatives soon. I don't know if they were going to go there now or in next month. Just like a vacation there. But going back to Skoy's, what you were saying too, like, yeah, I think I'm going to stream more often. Try to do it like maybe once a week or every other week. But I try to do like, as I'm reading through my student pilot workbooks and handbooks, I'm doing online ground school. I'm a teacher in real life. So I try to take that knowledge and re-engineer it to how I would teach class. And then I also try to do scenic missions and my own custom missions. I just try to do good content like once a week, maybe twice. I only have so much time in the day, so I just kind of try to do what I can, you know? But try to be consistent, like once or twice every other week or every week. Question for you guys in chat, since I actually have 4 people in chat now. Do you prefer just me talking and the helicopter noise? Or do you just prefer me just flying and no talking, or music in the background? Yeah, I'll take whatever feedback I can. This is my first time streaming, so... Thanks, man. I appreciate that. What about me talking? Because I can honestly talk forever. But, I know not a lot of people are into that, or... I can talk about plans I got for my channel next, or stuff like that. Oh, okay. So I've been actually listening to my Spotify the whole time while doing this. It's good to know. Okay, you like it when I'm talking and some music in the background under the heli. So quiet, not overpowering. Okay. Noted, noted. I do appreciate that feedback, guys. Really do. Get some camera for us to see the controls. Oh, like in real life? Like so you can see my control inputs, like see my hands on the flight controls and everything? Okay. Okay. I'll have to get a webcam for that. But it would be kind of cool to show you guys that too. I have a full control setup. You guys just can't see it. Oh man, hurricanes too? Man, thanks for the... Jeez, when it rains it pours. No pun intended. I do appreciate you telling me that though. Okay, I do appreciate the feedback. When it comes to adding cameras, I'm totally cool with doing that. I just kind of need to figure out how to do that. I have a GoPro, so when I do my own like regular productions, it's kind of easy because I can like sync it up in time, but I would need something like wired that can stream like a webcam or something. Oh, good feedback. Just probably have to be kind of down the road. Well, since you guys prefer talking and music too, I'll look into that. I'll find some like low key, something kind of, I mean, I listen to rock and metal, but I'll probably put like something a little bit more generic in the background behind the, or just whatever Spotify can do. Background music that's not louder than what the helicopter's doing, because everyone likes to hear the helicopter. Yeah, I'm using OBS right now to stream. So I know it has the capability, I'm not how to do it. Fausto and Tropical Storm called here, or Genevieve, okay. Okay. I'll look into those once I get off stream a little bit more too. Still haven't heard back from my family yet to see if they are over there or not. I think they're going over there next month. I got some like long distant relatives who live in New Zealand, so they go. I haven't met them personally, but my grandparents have, and they were going to go to visit them, so I'm sure they'll let me know. I appreciate that. I don't. So with like with regards to DMing you, maybe you can help me out with this. So YouTube, do I just jump in like as a subscriber or something? Can I like send you a private message through OBS? Oh, category 4. That's gonna be rough. Man. Now you got me wanting to pull up the Weather Channel on the second monitor. Do fly, tornado, or huge storm in live weather? Oh, that would be cool. That actually is I haven't done that yet. But yeah, with live weather, that makes sense. I could do that. Okay. Bummer. Well, I hope everyone is okay, because it's just tough. Well, I think I'll do one more loop around the city, call it for the day. Oh, really? Shoot, well, I hope you'll be okay. Avoid trees. Not to make light of your situation, it just don't go outside if you don't have to. Well, um, well, I do appreciate all the feedback you guys were giving me earlier. That's solid advice. See if I can go under the bridge. A little bit of fun. Well, hopefully you'll be okay. I don't know too much about your area or stuff like that, but even if the rain's pretty, I don't know. Like I've lived in Virginia. I believe it was. Yeah. Oh man, I can only imagine too what that'd feel like in a helicopter flying with that. I mean, well, you're talking about add-ons earlier. I did get one of them for weather, and it did give a pretty cool um, mix for weather. Let's see. Go to light real quick. See if I can find what I was talking about here. We'll set the ready to take off. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to find like I probably could go in the past too. Like just pick a day of the year, um, where the weather was bad. That would be pretty cool. Oh, let me mess with my instruments real quick. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking that out. We had some. Was it in Texas by any chance? The area you were having that issues with? Because we were having some flooding in Texas not too long ago. Nice views. It's in the Australia. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to probably call it for today. Um, if you just jumped in, I'm sorry, kind of catching the tail end of the stream here. Uh, I will try to stream more often. This was my first stream. Uh, for those of you who don't know me or haven't got a chance to hear my little spiel, Potato Pilot Jim's the name of the channel. I am a helicopter enthusiast, trying to become a helicopter pilot. Try to produce content weekly or every other week from an actual student pilot's perspective. Doing missions, just kind of learning and everything in between really that has to do with helicopters. For this live stream, kind of started off with some hover practice, which was fun. Went into some missions with some others, people, and was kind of doing some free flight. So it was fun. Definitely gonna do it again. Maybe do it again next week too. Probably around the same time. Just kind of depends. My in real life work can keep me pretty busy, but if you guys hang out with me long term, in about a couple more years, I'll retire from my current career and go all in helicopter piloting in real life training. So thank you so much for coming along and just kind of enjoying the ride with me. I appreciate all that feedback you guys were giving me earlier too. I'll try to, using OBS, link in some music in the background, but something kind of quiet that's not overpowering the helicopter noise. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you subscribing, and I'll check out. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, the New Zealand thing's got me a little worried. Not gonna lie. I do appreciate that being brought up, though. It's good to know. So hopefully, I'll hear from my family. My grandparents are probably over there visiting right now. Sooner. Hopefully, they haven't left yet. But yeah, I'll do more of these videos. You can expect more like custom-made mission videos too, like the highly produced stuff. And then as I'm working through my online ground school to become a real pilot, you'll see me reverse engineering those lessons as well, like I'm trying to teach people. And as always, if you want to see me fly in a certain place or anything else, just hit me up in comment section or whatever. If I can figure out how to do DMs in YouTube, I'll do that too. But I think that'll be all for today. You all have a great day, and good luck with the poor weather coming in some of you guys' neck of the woods. And Until next time, take care. Thank you so much.